.0.
This is .0. Today I'm going to go through specifically female heroes. These are metal miniatures for Dungeons and Dragons. They were made back in the late 70s, 80s, and 90s, and we're just doing this for fun. Okay, I thought I would start with this figure right here. This character has been played a lot around my home. You know, it's hard to find female miniatures. My daughter played this one as well as a couple of others, but she has kept all of them, so I don't have those miniatures, and I don't blame her. You would think that there would be a lot more female miniatures, considering that girls have played these games a lot more than they used to. Originally, it was just guys who played Dungeons and Dragons for the most part. Not anymore. In fact, out of all my kids, I would say my daughter plays the most, or has played the most. Let's see here. Let's move on. Right, pretty neat character though. I think that was specifically, some kind of a personality or something like that. But you're really quite an awesome piece. All right. So again, today it's just going to be all females. Okay. So I got a female here, right? That's got a pretty cool sword and looks like a Ral Partha piece. Almost looked like for a second she was a elf or something, but I'm not sure now. Could be, maybe a half elf, something like that. Oh, you know what? Let's go back to this piece here. This was how I started us out, so let's get it out of the way. A lot of lead rod. I just got this piece not too long ago. Definitely a female here, right? They kind of overdid that a little bit. Who makes this? Looks like it is also Ral Partha, but I cannot tell how old. My guess is pretty old. It almost looks like kind of a, like a female version, like Gandalf, right? Got the sword, but the witch's hat. Yeah, who knows? This might be one where, look at that sword, where you all know more about it than I do. Okay, let's keep moving on here. Another fighter, looks like female. It says Ral Partha. These are kind of small, a little bit smaller figures. The height's good, but they're pretty skinny. Pretty neat pieces, though. I like the long hair. Okay, I'll let that zoom in for you. Let's see. Let's go with, how about this girl here? I've had her for a long time. Looks like the tip of her sword's broke off just a teensy hair, but got full plate armor. Let's take a look at her shield, actually. What is it? Oh, a fleur-de-lis on the front. That's kind of cool. Around the back. You're seeing a little bit of clear coat. That's what the shine is here. All right, let's move on. Ooh, that looks like a really good piece here. She's pretty tall, but pretty neat, Let that zoom in a little bit for you. Different metal, obviously, because it's really shiny. I'm not sure exactly what this is, but she has a pretty face. Nice dagger down the side and an awesome sword here in hand. It's pretty reflective on the camera this time, isn't it? Yeah, I don't know if you can see all the detail. Oh, she's got her helmet back here. That's actually really cool. I think this is... What's on her back here? Let's see if I can lift her up. And I'm having a hard time picking this one. Oh, it's just all of her hair coming down here. And then I think that's what it is it's her helmet back here. Okay, how about let's go with this piece. I don't know what it is. I'm guessing maybe a bard or something. I don't know what this is. Definitely an old piece, but it looks like a female here. Some kind of thing on her hat or helmet. Some kind of crest. I don't know what this is. I'm not sure either if this is supposed to be a 10-foot pole maybe, or let me zoom out and yeah. So you can tell the difference in the darkness. Yeah, look at the robes all or the cape or whatever this is. Coming around. Okay, how about a different piece here? Female with kind of some Viking horns or some kind. Looks like maybe a unicorn on her shield. Obviously, again, definitely female. Lots of armor. Cape coming down the back. Let's go with this one here. Looks like a girl with a hand axe, so she's going to be a fighter or something like that of some kind. There's a little bit smaller piece. Not sure who makes it either. That's kind of cool. A little sword across the back. Alright, how about with this girl here? She got like scale mail or something. Not sure here. Yeah, scale mail. I always thought girls looked better in scale mail than any of the other armors. Not exactly sure why, but I just always thought they did. Okay, let's go with this one next. And again, this is going to be all female. So here's a female in plate armor. Looks like she's... What is this on her? Oh, it's like a sword going through a heart. That's kind of cool, actually. It's kind of like the third degree of Masonry with a sword pointed to a naked heart, right? Sort of. Let's flip this one over. Maybe a TSR. I can't tell on the back if that's what it says. Not a very big piece. Okay, how about this one next? Looks like another girl that's kind of over-exaggerated here on the chest. She's got a cool shield with a unicorn as well. The unicorn symbolizing Christ, actually. And also the third eye, that it's enlightenment. Flip her over so you can see the back of her. How about this one, just real quick? So I've used this one. Maybe maybe she's supposed to be some kind of a magic user or something. I'm not really sure. Probably just or it could be royalty, right? Maybe she's got some kind of a crown or something, tiara going on up here. I've just used this girl often just to be kind of a townsperson or, I don't know, multiple roles. Let's see here. How about we'll go with this one next. Really cool fighter. Now I don't like the base of this one so much, because this has one of those plastic square pieces that this thing sits down into to hold it up. But look at the design. This is a beautiful piece. Swords in both hands. Long hair coming down the back. Just beautiful armor. Yeah, really cool. Okay, I'll see if I can turn her over. It's really difficult to do this piece because I don't want to put too much pressure on her swords. I don't know if it can zoom in, and it's about as good as it's going to do. And mostly you're going to have to look at her from the front, but a really neat piece. Okay, let's go with this one here. I guess we're going to go with the theme of two swords, right? And one in each hand. Older piece, obviously, with the lead in it. No idea where this came from, to be real honest. Looks like a grenadier. Here, I'll let that zoom in for you. Yeah, there we go. What do we got back here? Oh, I guess just looking at some ring mail or some kind of chain mail or something with a cape coming down the back. That's pretty cool. I think this is actually just a soldier down. We'll throw it in. It kind of, I don't know, I threw it in here real quick just because it almost looks like it's kind of thick here in the chest, but it's probably just a soldier down. We'll skip on past that. Since it's females, I threw this dwarf in. I've already gone through dwarves. You can see her in more detail, specifically in the dwarves, but this is female heroes, so she made it in there. Let's go with this one here next. Another female, almost kind of just looks like a guard or something. Again, they kind of over-exaggerate sometimes on these. I actually don't like my figures at all to be over-exaggerated like that for females. What does this say on the bottom? Oh, Raupertha. Definitely older. It's starting to get some lead rot in it. Oh, and she's got a unicorn on her shield as well. Okay, let's keep going here. Oh, kind of in the same theme of that one. I showed you a female dwarf. I've showed you this female dwarf as well. You can check that video out for all the dwarves if you want. And she made an appearance in there. So we'll, again, female heroes. So she gets a second appearance here. And how about the same with this one, just super quick. This was a wizard that I showed you before. We'll do a little more detail on her this time. It was kind of quick in that other one. Got a little pouch down here. Some kind of a tiara or something going on up here that I'm not really sure about. Looks like she's just wearing a dress. So, it could be that she's also some kind of royalty. Beautiful long hair. Golly, it looks go all the way to the ground. Look at that. Yes, this almost looks like a crown. Not really sure what to make on that one. Okay, and then I've got a really beautiful piece here at the end. I think this was some kind of a specific personality. This character's been played quite a bit by my daughter, and gets into some parties as a female just because it's a really pretty piece. And like I said, I had some other really pretty pieces too, but she's kept them all. That's one thing about the Dungeons and Dragons miniatures. My daughter doesn't want anything else but my miniatures. So, all right, let's do this. I've got a few other little pieces, but they are slightly different. These are going to be some females that are on horseback. How about I'll show you them sitting down first, and then we'll move over to where I can show you some of the horses. Looks like that same thing looks like a broken heart, actually, which is kind of cool. It's got like a lightning strike through it. So we're going through the middle. I'm going to flip her over. I wonder if that's supposed to match the one that I showed you like that. So it's either, she's both on the ground and on horseback. Okay, I'll flip this girl back over and this one as well. And I'm not sure which horses go with them. I thought maybe it'd be something like that. I'll pull it out. That one says Ralpartha. Maybe one like this too, a Ralpartha from 1988. Yeah, let's see here. Yeah, maybe up something like this. Yeah, who knows? I've got another one here that could be too. I'll pull this out of the way, like one with like a unicorn top on it. I've got a ton of horses, tons of cavalry pieces. We'll probably do that as its own separate video. Actually, it doesn't look like her metal matches this one, but I'll still show you this, horse like made up into like a unicorn. Or maybe it is a unicorn for all I know. No, I don't think it's just a horse that's made like a unicorn. And I've got one more here as well that's probably does work actually better for her. Yeah, that's more like that same metal. Maybe this is really her horse right here. I'll bet it is. I'm not sure. Well, I'll flip this back over. And that way you can see a few horses with all these. Alright, let's get these out of the way real quick. I think I'm going to go back to, how about this one here at the end, plus... we said we really like this piece, so we'll put them both up to finish this video out. Quick video, just wanted to show you female heroes specifically. I hope you enjoyed this video, and be safe until next time.